there, skaters. Ready for cheapskate. Enos, hey, Disco Dear Diary. That is fine. Sometimes phones do that. But let's just hop right in it. Oh, I'm not even capturing the fucking game. Let's see. Down. How's that? Is that a bit better? Okay, cool. I can also turn the music off because I don't know if it has more than one song. This just came out either today or yesterday. Early access. I've been keeping up with it on Mastodon, Fediverse. This is one of the actual... okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna turn that music off, because it is just that over and over. So you get no music, which is probably preferable to an infinite loop. Tony Hawk dev, going indie. This is all made in Godot and Blender and New Imp. GNU, as they decide to call it. And honestly, for a game that has placeholder animations and one level, it feels really good. Like, it's still, you know, obviously it's early on. It's version 0.3 or whatever. But the momentum feels good. The grinds feel fine. I can do combos. Turning's a little odd, but that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely early on, but I'm excited, so I want to show it off. I've been craving a good indie pro skater type game. It's even got working ladders. Look at that. Look at that. Most games can't even do that when they're done, let alone at version 0.3. There's no grabs yet, as far as I can tell. Just flip tricks and grinds, manuals, wall rides. But what's here feels really good already. Like, I am shocked at how good this feels for how early on it is. And I mean, granted, I guess I don't know how long it's been in development, but you can tell that this is definitely someone who's worked on a Tony Hawk game. It feels really good. But it also has no sounds yet, except for apparently one looping music track, but that's fine. That's not a priority. I am really, really looking forward to seeing what this turns into. Right? Like, the animations are pretty good. That would be cool. And this definitely tells me that, okay, Godot is very capable. Cheat codes. Remember when games had those? Turning with the R1 and L1 feels a little odd. Tony Hawk games always let you do that, but they also let you do with the stick, or in my case, I use the buttons, because that's just what I'm used to with Tony Hawk. And since this is also an arcade retro skater, that is just what my hands gravitate to. Yeah, that's probably a part of it. And it's also just like, that's extra stuff you have to do, and I know devs on games these days are so crunched to hell and back. Like, I'm surprised any of them want to keep working. Oh, good. Welcome back. I keep wanting to do grabs just out of habit. Because it really does, like, this feels awesome. Obviously, you can't feel it from watching it, but it just feels like a pro skater game. It's got the right momentum. It's got the right, just, ah, you know? Ah. Makes me want to listen to some punk rock. But I don't want to get a copyright claim. Oh, almost. Let's give that another try. I really like the just like flips 80 times. Uh, Impossible, one of the many tricks invented by Rodney Mullen, inventor of the kickflip and the flat ground ollie, dark slide, heel flip. Pretty much the inventor of skateboarding as we know it. Before him, it was, do you want to get any amount of air? Hope you have a ramp. And then he figured out, oh, no, you don't need a ramp at all to go up. You just gotta do this thing with your feet. Which this character does not do, but that's fine. It is an early build of a video game. At least I don't think so. Yeah, there's no scoop there. But that's fine. It is a low priority animation. And I appreciate that it's definitely gameplay first. Hey, set. Oh, almost. There we go. There we go. Hey. We did it. I did it. I don't have the soundboard. That's Shitani's thing. Only sound I've got is ugh. But I don't even have my keyboard near me because this is a strictly a gamepad only game. Which is fine. I'm sure it makes for testing it a lot easier when you only have to worry about one control scheme. Plus, you know, most people are used to Tony Hawk. My actual introduction to Tony Hawk was playing it on Windows, believe it or not. It had a strange control scheme, used the arrow keys and the numpad. But this just uses standard Tony Hawk controls. I think the everything up there says like A and B and all that, but I'm playing it on a DualShock and it's working fine. I'm also playing it on Linux and it's working fine, and that's awesome because it is not on Linux officially, but that is where we are at with Linux gaming. You can load up an early release of a Windows only so far. Does plan to take it cross platform, but it's just easier to do it on one. Hey, Almost, check it out. This is Cheapskate. It's this is version 0.3.1. It has one test level and placeholder animations. But it feels buttery smooth. It feels like authentic pro skater gameplay. And I am so excited for it. Check it out. I am very literally kick flipping in Linux. Except I think it's more like a triple kick flip, but that's fine. You can even get off your board and climb. Here, let's see if I can. There we go. Caveman kickflip off a ladder. It's been really fun watching the development on this one. And this is really all it has so far. Just the one level. But, you know, that's fine. It's got everything I need to test out everything that's in the game yet. I think there is a second level that's in progress, but I don't think it's actually in the game yet. Because the dev posted making some staircases and stuff. And ramps on like a curb kind of thing. But that is not in here, I don't think. Oh, nope, not quite. I need some royalty-free punk rock. Just gotta do my own sound effects since it doesn't have any yet. But it really does, like, I cannot stress enough how impressed I am with how good this feels. It literally just feels like Pro Skater. Like, obviously, you know, a little odd, a little weird in some spots, but it sure is early on. But all the momentum is right. Everything's really responsive. It is $4.99 on Steam, I think, for early access. I actually got a key for free, which is pretty cool. And so I recommend someone go buy a copy of it right now to support the dev. It is definitely a small indie game. I think it is just like a solo dev project. But goodness gracious, does it feel good. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to show yet. But I just definitely want to show it off. I'm so excited for it. Like, it feels dorky being this excited for a game, but also, I haven't been this excited for a game in a long time. And it's already, it feels good. Farewell. You are very welcome. Thanks for stopping on by. There we go. Definitely gonna take some getting used to with the shoulder buttons. I kind of hope they change that so that you can also just use the D-pad, but that's fine. I can also get used to it. Compared to a lot of other indie skateboarding and other, action sport type games I've played, the formula works. There's a reason that all the Tony Hawk games have the same control scheme. And I can put up with, I have to use the shoulders to spin as long as everything feels good. It would really be awesome. It'd be if it has a level editor in the final game, because I loved making my own parks in Tony Hawk. Even as rudimentary as you could in those early ones in Tony Hawk 2, I still loved it. It was still so much fun. I think I might call it here unless anyone wants me to keep going, because I think I've kind of exhausted what Cheapskate has to offer as of now. Ooh. Hang on. Some interesting momentum stuff going on here. It's got an interesting the big thing that's not like Tony Hawk. In Tony Hawk, you just hold the jump button and you go fast. But in this, you push, and that gray bar at the bottom, and I guess the color is like showing what speed you're at. It only goes up to like 80 from just pushing on flat ground. But if you get on a ramp, you get a nice little speed boost. hadn't considered, but you can kind of get a little pump action going there just by going up and down a little bit on a ramp. So that's pretty cool. I look forward to seeing what it does have long term. Because what's there right now may not be much, but holy shit is it good. And so I think I will call it there. Thank you all for stopping in. Check it out. It's Cheapskate. It is early access still, but obviously making huge progress already. You're very welcome, Miss. Thank you all for stopping by, and hope you have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time.